Well, hello viewers, and welcome to this Rob blog. Yes, it is a vlog, but it's called a Rob blog. And here we are. I'm going to show you a few views of gardens today, but first of all, what I do want to talk about first is a Netflix show that the hubby and I tried to watch last night. And I believe it was called God's Little Idiot. Melissa McCarthy was in it. I have to tell you, it was eight parts. We barely got through two, and thought, what is this crap? I'm sorry, Melissa McCarthy and Netflix. You should do better. And that's all I'm going to say about it. It's something new. I think it was rated #1 in Canada yesterday. I don't know where the humor is or what was so great about it. But you know what, Netflix? If that's where you're going to put your money on something like that, then I'm going to take my $18 a month and put it somewhere else, like Paramount Plus or something like that. Anyways, that's all I'm done with. Hope you're having a good day. Today we have a heat warning coming up over the next few days through till Tuesday here on the island, and our first heat warning of the year. This time last year we were in 40+ degree heat on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And today it's going to be in the 20s, but certainly there's a bit of a breeze today, but the weekend is going to get really hot. So that being said, let me turn this lovely little camera around, and we're going to show you some gardening. Now, first of all, this is just our front door with this lovely bit of color here, all reds and terracotta color and whatnot. I thought you might really enjoy this little sign that we have right here. It's funny, our doorbell hasn't rang once since we put that sign there. So anyways, viewers, in our front yard, here's a lovely magnolia tree, and we're going to be getting blooms on this very soon. Now let me just show you a couple of the huge blooms. Here's one right here. So do you see this right here? This is going to be a huge, almost dinner plate size, well, side plate size, and there's lots of them. Here's another big one right here, and this should bloom very soon. Last year it was blooming at this time, but everything's a little bit late on the island because of our March-April weather that we had in May and June. It was awful. Anyways, things are supposed to change now, according to some meteorologists in Canada. They said things have changed just in the last week, so it may give us a little bit of a better weather pattern. And you can see the blue skies today, some nice fluffy clouds. Look way up, and there's the top of our Trachycarpus fortunei palm that's been in the ground about 6 weeks now, and putting out all kinds of new growth. The other thing that these palms do is they put out these kind of alien looking green bits here, which are actually seed pods. I hope you can see that there well enough. And the big palm is putting out a couple of them. So that's where you get your seeds from. If you have, 25, 30 years to wait for your palm to get that size, then take some of those seeds and plant them and just sit back and wait for 30 years in your life for the palm to get that tall. So our little gardens here are doing well. The center garden, which is a smaller garden, is doing quite well. Rhodies have all finished blooming now. So mostly we have green here, but what we have about to start in our garden are the lilies, and this is the first lily that's getting close to opening. Looks like it's a beautiful yellow color. These are daylilies from a farm called In the Hayfield Now in Ontario, over Orono Way, and friends of ours used to own that farm. They sold it a few years ago, and someone else is doing the lily business. But the 50-some lilies we have on our property all started at In the Hayfield Now in Ontario. We have one other rhodie that's out right now, this beautiful red rhodie right here. It's the last of our rhodies. You might get a better view over here of the rhodie. So anyways, lovely, lovely, lovely red color on the rhodie here. And various other plants which are all getting ready to come out. This is a lilac bush. It's already bloomed. These are daisies, Shasta daisies. These Shasta daisies, when they started blooming last year, they bloomed into the middle of November and would have bloomed longer, but we got a little stretch of cold weather. And we also had here somewhere They'll be coming up in this area, what's called Indian blanket, right here. And this will also bloom right through till we get into late November. So we're lucky to have those. So once they start, they just continue flowering the whole time. And over here, more lilies, all getting ready to bloom. Lots of buds on them. And speaking of buds, this is a buddleia, and it will be covered with purple flowers soon as well. This thing's about 4 times the size it was just back in early May. And here, again, a hydrangea bush, which basically gets cut back every year, and it's just loaded with blooms as well. So looking forward to that. This banana, which was supposed to grow at this very fast speed, has been slowed down because of the cool nights we had in April and May, and it's called a fiber banana. So we'll see what happens. There's another one. Bananas open in the center, and there's another one opening. So hopefully we'll see some lovely banana leaves growing there. This is Portuguese laurel along our hedge here. And if we go down to this other little garden right here in front, see a couple of lovely yellow roses that are in bloom. Do a close up. There's a lovely yellow rose. Look at that. Gorgeous color. Buttery yellow. And then right behind it is a lovely lupin. These lupins are called terracotta. It's a gorgeous lupin. So you can see things are really taking off all of a sudden. Even though we had a definite lack of sunshine through basically March, April, May, and into the early part of June. Yes, there were sunny days, but definitely not what we usually get here on the island. And that was a weather pattern that has only been repeated 3 times since 1950. Kind of a vinca there. And some more banana plants here, which again are very late. These ones are just starting, and they're quite late to get themselves going. I'll give you a little view into our side garden here, right down to the side of the house. And probably you can see between our house, which is here, and our neighbor's house, which is here, you can see right through here, and you can see the mountains. That's Mount Brenton away in the background there. So viewers, I'm going to turn this back around now, give you a chance to see my lovely face again. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Rob blog and a little tour of our gardens. Take care of yourselves. Remember, it's love and joy is all around in 2022. And we'll see you very soon right here on this very Rob blog. Bye for now.